Hello, cold explorers. Today we enter the Arctic to witness an epic clash. We're journeying into the heart of the frozen wilderness, where two giants of the animal kingdom brave the biting cold and unforgiving terrain. On one side, we have the polar bear, a formidable predator, masterfully adapted to life on ice. Its thick fur, powerful build, and excellent swimming abilities make it the undisputed king of the Arctic lands. On the other side, we have the walrus, a creature of the icy waters, equipped with long tusks and a thick layer of blubber to survive in the cold ocean depths. The walrus, with its unique adaptations, is a lord in the Arctic seas. These two titans of the Arctic coexist in this harsh environment, each playing a crucial role in this delicate ecosystem. The stage is set, the players are ready. Stay tuned to find out who would come out on top in the Arctic showdown. First, we will explore the world of the polar bear, the ice giant. Standing at over 9 feet tall and weighing up to a staggering 1,600 pounds, the polar bear is the largest land predator on Earth. A true titan of the Arctic, this fur-clad beast is more than just a formidable hunter. It's a master of survival in one of the harshest climates on the planet. Polar bears are built for the cold. Their winter white fur, which is denser than any other bear's, acts as a thermal blanket, trapping heat and keeping them warm in temperatures that can plunge below -40 degrees Fahrenheit. And underneath that thick coat, a layer of blubber up to 4.5 inches thick provides extra insulation. But it's not just the cold that the polar bear has adapted to, it's also a creature of the ice, with wide, furry feet that act like snowshoes and sharp, curved claws that provide traction. The polar bear is an expert navigator of the Arctic's slippery terrain, and when it comes to hunting, it's a patient and cunning predator, using a technique known as still hunting to catch its primary prey, the ringed seal. The polar bear's sense of smell is its strongest asset in the hunt, capable of detecting a seal's breathing hole in the ice from over half a mile away. Once it locates its prey, the polar bear will wait patiently for the seal to surface, then strike with deadly accuracy. But life in the Arctic isn't all about hunting. Polar bears are also social creatures, often seen playing or resting together. And when it comes to raising their young, they're dedicated parents, with mothers spending over 2 years teaching their cubs the ways of the Arctic. The polar bear is indeed a remarkable creature, but how does it compare to the walrus? Now let's dive into the frigid waters where the walrus reigns supreme. The walrus, a creature of immense proportions and unique adaptations, dominates the icy aquatic realms of the Arctic. It's an animal that has been built for survival in this harsh environment, embodying the term adaptation in every sense. The walrus is instantly recognizable with its long ivory tusks. These tusks are not just for show, they serve many purposes. They are used for defense against predators, and also to haul their massive bodies out of the freezing water onto the ice. Now, let's talk about their size. An adult walrus can weigh up to 1.5 tons, roughly the weight of a small car. This massive size helps them to maintain their body temperature in the icy cold waters. They are covered in a thick layer of blubber, which not only provides insulation, but also acts as an energy reserve during times of food scarcity. And speaking of food, walruses are bottom feeders, primarily dining on clams, snails, and other shellfish. They use their highly sensitive whiskers, called vibrissae, to detect their prey in the dark abyss of the ocean floor. Once they locate a meal, they create a powerful suction with their mouths to draw out the soft, nutritious parts of their prey. But life for the walrus isn't all about food and rest. They are social animals, often seen in large herds. They communicate using a variety of vocalizations and physical contact, creating a complex social structure within their communities. The walrus is not just a creature of the water. They spend a significant amount of time on the ice, engaging in activities like resting, breeding, and nursing their young. This dual life on land and sea makes them a unique inhabitant of the Arctic. The walrus is a formidable contender, but how would it fare against the polar bear? As we dive deeper into this Arctic tale, we will explore this matchup, comparing the survival tactics and adaptations of these two Arctic titans. So, stay tuned as we unravel the mysteries of the Arctic and its extraordinary inhabitants. The time has come to bring them face to face. Neither the polar bear nor the walrus are strangers to the harsh realities of the Arctic environment. But how do they fare when we compare them side by side? It's a battle of the titans, a clash of Arctic royalty, where the ice meets the sea. Let's look at their physical strengths first. The polar bear, with its powerful build and strong muscles, is a formidable predator on the ice. Its large paws and sharp claws are perfect for gripping the ice and catching prey. The walrus, on the other hand, is a master of the sea. Its massive body, equipped with strong flippers and long tusks, is designed for navigating through freezing waters and fending off potential threats. In terms of behavior, both are solitary creatures, but with distinct social structures. Polar bears are typically lone hunters, while walruses are often found in large herds, displaying a sense of community within the icy solitude. Now let's delve into their adaptations. The polar bear's white fur, a brilliant camouflage against the snow, and a layer of blubber for insulation make it an expert survivalist in the cold. The walrus, with its thick skin and blubber, is well adapted to both the chilly waters and the icy land of the Arctic. Its long tusks, not just weapons, are also useful tools for hauling its massive body onto ice floes. And what about their hunting strategies? The polar bear, an excellent swimmer and patient hunter, often waits by seal breathing holes to catch its prey. The walrus, with its sensitive whiskers, can detect shellfish on the ocean floor, which it then sucks up with its powerful mouth. As we can see, both the polar bear and the walrus have their unique strengths. Whether on land or in water, they are true titans of the Arctic, each perfectly adapted to their icy kingdom. This clash of the titans is not about who's superior, but rather a testament to the incredible diversity of life in the Arctic. Now we will explore the differences in their adaptations and hunting strategies. The polar bear, a master of the icy terrain, uses its powerful limbs and sharp claws to navigate the ice and snow. Its white fur provides excellent camouflage, allowing it to sneak up on unsuspecting prey. The bear's hunting strategy is primarily stalking and ambushing, patiently waiting for the right moment to strike. Its primary diet consists of seals, which it catches at the edge of the ice or by breaking through the seal's snow dens. On the flip side, we have the walrus, the titan of the Arctic waters. This creature is much more at home in the water than on land, using its large tusks and sensitive whiskers to detect prey on the ocean floor. The walrus mainly feeds on bottom-dwelling creatures like clams and worms, which it sucks out of their shells with its powerful mouth. When it comes to survival, both animals have their unique tactics. The polar bear, with its layer of fat and thick fur, is well insulated against the freezing temperatures. It can also slow down its metabolism during times of food scarcity, allowing it to survive on its fat reserves. The walrus, on the other hand, relies on its thick blubber for insulation, allowing it to spend long periods in the freezing water. It also forms large herds for protection against predators and to conserve body heat. So both the polar bear and the walrus have developed impressive strategies to survive in the harsh Arctic conditions. But how do these strategies stack up against each other? Who would prevail in a face-off? Well, it's a close call. The polar bear has the advantage on land, while the walrus holds the upper hand in the water. Ultimately, it comes down to where the encounter takes place. On land, the polar bear's strength and agility would likely give it the edge. In the water, however, the walrus's size and tusks would make it a formidable opponent. Both the polar bear and the walrus have adapted superbly to their environment, but who comes out on top? That's something left for nature to decide. Today we have witnessed a fascinating clash between two of the Arctic's most impressive inhabitants. From the imposing size and hunting prowess of the polar bear, king of the ice, to the walrus, lord of the Arctic waters, with its massive body and sensitive whiskers perfectly adapted to underwater life. This icy duel has taken us through the unique adaptations and hunting strategies utilized by these creatures in their hostile environment. It's a testament to the extraordinary diversity of Arctic wildlife and the relentless spirit of survival. However, it also serves as a stark reminder of the impending threat of climate change, which looms over these magnificent creatures, threatening the melting of their icy homes. So as we conclude this epic battle of resistance, let us not forget the importance of preserving these unique habitats for future generations. Thanks for being with us, and now, let's go back to exploring the wonders of nature.